Good morning from a bright and sunny Bromley in Kent. My name is Richard Bellingham. I'm the minister of Bromley Common Baptist Church, and it's a joy to welcome you just to spend a few moments in prayer and thought. I'm going to begin by lighting our candle today. I hope the matches work, as so often they don't. The candle, of course, is a symbol of Jesus being the light of the world. In John 1, we are told that Jesus is the light of the world. Come to us. He shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So welcome. I'd just like to begin by reading a few words from Psalm 1. It talks about those people who love the Lord and obey his commands and are faithful to him. And he says that those whose delight is in the law of the Lord meditate on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. So I don't know if you've ever heard of a concept, or not a concept, a scientific fact called the Wood Wide Web. The proper scientific name is the mycorrhizal network. And when I first heard about this, it blew my mind in some ways. I found it quite astonishing. The Wood Wide Web, which is much easier to say, talks about the fact that trees in a forest and plants talk to each other. No, I've not gone crazy. You may think I have. But the fungi that grows under the forest floor apparently sends out little threads called hyphae, very fine threads that communicate the fungi with the trees at a cellular level. It's really strange, but really interesting. These hyphae are very fine friends, emanate from the fungus, and they go from tree to tree and plant to plant, and they interact at the cellular level. And by that method, the trees somehow communicate with each other. And when a tree is suffering, it's not got enough water or nutrients or something like that, the hyphae actually transports nutrients from another tree to the tree that is suffering and not doing so well, or transports water to those who are thirsty. The mycorrhizal network, the Wood Wide Web. And really, I thought that was a picture of a community. It's a community of equals helping one another in the forest. They give and they receive, and they help one another. It's like a social network, I suppose. The plants in the forest help each other. They cooperate with each other. They don't compete, and they don't fight each other for what is there, for scarce resources. They share them out. And interestingly, it's not just fir trees that help fir trees, or beech trees that help beech trees, or ash trees that help ash trees. They help one another without discrimination. And of course, that little fungi that sends out the hyphae actually benefits as well in some way. But I thought that was a lovely picture of community, and particularly the Christian community, helping each other and sharing with one another, sharing resources, sharing time, sharing gifts and talents without expectation, with no agenda, other than a person needs help, a person needs strengthening, a person needs resources. And that sort of made me think about that Psalm 1, which we read at the beginning of our little time here, that we need to put our roots down deep into what is important, what lasts, what is permanent. And for some of us, that might be families and friends and the security of where we are, and that's good. But as Christians, we put our roots down into the soil of God, and we draw our strength from him. We draw our nourishment from him. We draw our resources from him. Our hope is founded on him. So it's an interesting thought. I think it challenged me a lot, that Wood Wide Web principle, about how nature sets itself up and how we should too. So think about that today. Think about Christ being with us, the light of the world, and put your trust in him. I'd just like to finish by saying a short prayer and then by saying a blessing. Lord, plant us by streams of living water, root us in your love, and grow us up to bear the fruit of your Spirit, love and joy and peace and patience and kindness and goodness, faithfulness, gentleness and self-control. Amen. And may the peace of the Lord Christ go with you wherever he may send you. May he guide you through the wilderness and protect you through the storm. May he bring you home rejoicing at the wonders he has shown you. May he bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors. For the moment, God bless and stay safe and be blessed. Amen.